Good morning from Wesley Woods. Hopefully you've been kind of following along on our journey with John.
And Chip.
So here we are again, whether you want us to be or not. But it's your fault you're watching. So we are down at where?
Lake Ahquabi. This is where Wesley Woods has stores and keeps their boats. We do lots of canoeing during the summer, and
It's a windy day down here today. We're going to try and talk loud enough to be able to hear a little bit better, because every once in a while the wind picks up and it's kind of coming across from the southeast across the lake and maybe messing with our sound a little. So bear with us.
so we hope we can get through this one. Not much. Lake Ahquabi State Park. We have our boat docks here. We have some rowboats. We got canoes in the background. This is where the kids learn how to canoe. We do pontooning with exceptional persons in all different types of camps. We used to do sailing, so I don't know where we
Well,
went
and
to.
you know, and one of the things I like, when we come down here in the fall, a pontoon ride is great, right?
Oh yeah, seeing the fall colors and everything.
Yeah, it's just gorgeous down here at the lake when you take a pontoon ride in the fall and go around, and all the yellows and the leaves are vibrant and the birds on the water and flying and the eagles overhead. It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful spot.
Yes, nice.
Now, we talked about you being here 5-6 years or so, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. So I imagine there's been a few changes through the years.
Yeah, there's been a couple changes down here.
What are some of the things that stick out to you through the years, John, of where we've been and where we are now?
Well, this area was actually, Wesley Woods used to get their water from this lake, believe it or not, before we got rural water. So we would filter it in through a little manhole type thing there. That took the first part of the filter out. Then it'd go up to the hill to another station, a holding tank. And then in the basement of the lodge, for some of you don't know, Otterbein is where we had a big sand filter and the big pressure tank, and that's how we filtered our water, sanitized it for use. And as we grew through the years, it didn't quite keep up the capacity, so we had to watch how we used the water and stuff. A lot of things that used to be on the lake, the older kids would canoe, and then the younger camps, second and third graders, used to rowboat across the lake to the swimming area. We used to swim. We didn't have the swimming pool. So we used to rowboat across the lake and go to the swimming area.
So we start here and end up at the beach over to Ahquabi for swimming?
The same beach. It hasn't changed, except there used to be a dock out in the center, and now they don't have the dock out there anymore. And they used to supply their own guards with our guards to meet our standard and stuff. And of course we had to pay to do that. Now it's just a free place.
An open beach
open
that people
beach to
public.
do that, yes.
But no guards anymore.
No guards, except our guards with our campers and stuff.
Yeah, anytime our kids are in the water, they have lifeguards with them, right?
That's right, and every time they'd have to wear their life jackets too, and that's what this shed over here is. I don't know if we want to pan over to that. Things about this lake is we've had couple different types of boat docks here. This one was last updated probably 1994, back when they dredged the lake. There was a big scare for us what we were going to do with swimming, and so we got the big push fundraiser to get our pool. So our swimming pool at Wesley Woods was built in 1993 because there wasn't going to be a place to swim unless we bust into town, and so push was to get the swimming pool. And then the other push was, being this is where we got our drinking water, we need to get rural water. So we had to do 2 fundraisers to actually pay to get them to bring rural water into Wesley Woods so we'd have water for our campers and stuff. But the funny thing was, we got the rural water probably a little bit early. I would say the spring or the fall of '92, and some of you guys that are old enough to remember what happened in 1993, the Great Flood of Des Moines, which killed the water system, which I thought would never, ever happen. So in the process, I yanked out our old water system, and we were left kind of high and dry without water. That's the little funny thing. But you know what? We kept camp open with all the help of volunteers. I was able to pump water up the hill yet, and then lots of volunteers. Someone found a filtration system, so we was able to filter it in our filtration tank up above, and we were able to keep camp open, and we put barrels beside all the bathrooms where they had to bucket flush. Is a step up from an
Bucket
outhouse.
flush, really? Wow.
And the rule of thumb was if it's brown, flush it down. If it's yellow, let it mellow. That's kind of now, but you know, it was fun.
We've had a lot of conversation down here, and we talked about the drawdown back in what, 93?
93.
93 and the flood, and some of the impact on camp, the water supply, and the need to build a pool. Was there anything else that came about at that point in time?
Well, not for sure that the pool was going to happen. There was money from the government and we built Broken Arrow Pond with part of that as a watershed, so Ahquabi wouldn't fill in. And so Broken Arrow Pond, it was an alternative spot to swim in also.
Okay, so nice. So, and that gets a lot of use during the summer.
Yes, we've increased it with lots of different activities in the
Yeah.
pond. It was just a sandy beach, and that's all it was.
That's it. And now it's got a bunch of toys and a slide and yeah, corkles, all kinds of fun stuff.
You bet.
There. So, what we are looking at is another drawdown. Okay, just to let you know that we're looking at 2021. The DNR has got a plan to draw Ahquabi down again. They want to get rid of gizzard shad in the lake and improve the fishery. They also want to work on the outflow of the lake and where the spillway is and fix that up. So they're going to draw down not only Ahquabi but also Hooper in 2021. That's the plan. So we're going to be looking at some changes coming in the future down here. And we're looking at the silver lining in this as an opportunity in 2021 to look at our boat dock and be able to work at getting that fixed back up again, because it's at a point where it's probably time.
It's been very well used, and the ice has shifted the main deck here, and so yeah, it's time to upgrade it some more again.
And you said what, like 94 or so?
94 is when we did it, when the water was down. It was easier to work.
Yeah, and we'll have that opportunity again. So we're hoping to be able to make some improvements down here and find the silver lining in the drawdown of Ahquabi coming up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll be happy. The Eagles and the Raccoons will be happy with the drawdown. It's a win-win, really.
Yeah, maybe we can find that lost canoe too.
Yeah. Well, you do have a canoe at the bottom of the lake somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
So hopefully when the water comes down, we'll be able to find our canoe. That would be good. Well, we want to thank you for being with us today. Thank you for joining us at Wesley Woods on kind of a blustery spring morning. And, you know, we are saying a prayer for you all and hope you all are happy and healthy and finding ways to stay in relationship with each other while maintaining some distance. And God bless.